Hello everyone, it's Joey Brown coming at you again. I got this here Hell-O-Ween bag that was made by Backyard Prospecting, and it was sent to me by A3Skywarrior. And since it's a trick-or-treat bag, well, it didn't matter what it was. I poured it through here first, and everything except for what's in here went right through the screen. And I went, oh my goodness. And so I went ahead and I looked through here and I found a bunch of these little tiny, I guess those are garnets or something. I don't know what they are. Quite a few of them. And there was this little plastic coffin in there that has a bunch of just little knickknacks, skulls and hands and a little coffin shaped rock, and just stuff. And I was like, well, okay, it wasn't in the coffin, but I put it in the coffin. It may have been at one point. It popped open and fell out in the bag, who knows. But either way, I shook all that stuff down through here and I went, oh my goodness, there's no gold in there. So I went ahead and I set forth in pulling out the magnetics, which I pulled out more magnetics than there is dirt left in my pan. Crazy. And I said, well, I'm not going to pan that. And I decided to go ahead and pan it a little bit, and that's when I found, I just dropped that rock in there. But that's when I found super fine gold. So fine that it flowed right through the screen along with everything else. So now I'm back and we're gonna actually pan it. So I haven't panned anything yet. This is just what's left after removing all those magnetics. And they were so fine. Super fine. And look at can you see the orange color of that sand down there? It had some of the craziest stuff in it. And it was super dry, powdery dry. When I first dumped the water in it, it was floating like clumps of Kool-Aid or something. I was going, wow, look at that. But whatever it is, it's really fine stuff. And sounds like Jeff Crumpler's show is coming in a little loud. So anyway, let's look for some, golly, it's rolling already. Take some of that water out. And that floaty crap. Look at it, just keeps floating. I know I've got jet dry in here. See if we can get some of that to stop floating. Stop running. Wow, super fine. And there's still more of those little, I guess they're garnet or whatever they are, smaller pieces that made it through the screen. Yeah, there's some super fine gold in here. But since it was a Hell-O-Ween bag and trick-or-treat and all that, I thought it was maybe some bags are treats and some bags are tricks. And when it went through the screen, I thought, well, surely there's no gold in that bag. Usually I catch at least something in the screen. But yeah, it's in there. I did see it. So I said, okay, hold on, let's back up. Dang. It just wants to move with the water. And I need it to not do that. Come on now. Stand still in there. Looks like I've got a spanky hair floating in my water. And I got a tippy at the door wanting out. You dogs, as soon as I close the door you want in, close it again you want out. I need to try to aim this thing more in that direction. Ooh, there's a little teeny tiny piece. Golly, it's so fine. Yes, I know you want out, but you also just came in. And there's nothing exciting happening on the other side of that door. Ooh, stop running. It runs like a mudslide. There's also some little gray chunks of stuff in there. I'm not sure what it is. You see that tiny little speck of gold that's trying to get out of the pan? Golly, it's little. Hold back up there and we'll be getting to you in a little bit. Gonna take a minute, and golly, it took me over an hour to get that black sand out of here, and I just finally stopped. I never got it all. Every time I stuck the magnet in there, it came up with some more, and I was like, you know, I'm about tired of pulling black sand out of here, or magnetics, whatever. There it goes. It's not running. I need a little bit more of that wet stuff. Yeah, my spanky had me worried. Yesterday I was locking the front door. I came in from checking the mail. Standing there locking the door, and he was behind me somewhere. All of a sudden he yelps out real loud. I turn around and look, he's standing there all by himself. And he starts limping around. And then after that, he didn't want to put his foot down. He hurt. And I was like, oh my God, man, here we go. I'm going to spend my paycheck on this dog's foot. And started looking for places to take him to and all that. And I get up this morning. He's running around on it like it doesn't bother him at all. I have no idea what happened. Maybe there was something caught in the rug and he stepped down on it and it poked him. I have no idea. Because he was standing on the rug inside the front door. But, yep, had me a bit worried. Especially when he got to the point that he just didn't want to put it down no more. I was like, oh man. But today he's running on it and he hasn't limped once. I don't know. Dogs are funny like that, I guess. Usually when they act like they're that hurt, though, it continues on for a while until you do something. Not better the very next day. That gold I saw in here is so fine, I'm almost certainly missing some of it. And I'm not going to really sweat it if I do. I want to know what's in here that's floating in the water with all the jet dry that I use. Because I actually almost used too much. I bet if I was running this through a sluice, it would foam up real nice. Boy, that is some fine stuff you made there, brother. Oop, there goes a little piece. Golly, they were so tiny. But yep, there's something in this dirt that floats, whatever it is. And I mean, I got no shortage of jet dry in there. Now I got a bunch of bubbles though. I just hope what I'm seeing floating isn't super fine gold, because if it is, it's all been going right down in there. If it's that small, I don't even want to try to find it. I think today is Tuesday. I think. Hope everybody's having a good day out there. Ooh, I need to get out there and turn soil, get ready to start gardening again, you know, grow some veggies and whatnot. I'm not big on growing flowers. I mean, really, what's the point? They're only pretty for a little while and then they look like crap. And if you don't go pull them out of the plant looks like crap right along with them. I'm more interested in things I can eat. Although, my grandmother, and I'm sure somebody else out there knows someone that used to do this, my grandmother used to eat roses. I mean, I ain't kidding you. She'd pluck a flower off a rose bush and just go to town on it like it was good. She talked me into tasting one time. It doesn't really have an awful lot of flavor. I don't know what it was about it that she liked, but she would eat roses. And she's the only one I ever met, but I'm sure there must be somebody else out there. Either that or she was just crazy. There's a piece y'all can see, I think. Shit, I lost it. Oh, hold on. I covered it up with some dirt. Okay. Can you see that teeny tiny little flick in front of my finger? That's what everything I've seen looks like so far. If you couldn't see it, it's because it's really, really small. I mean, after all, every bit of it fit through my screen. And that's only a 20 holes per inch screen. But I didn't expect every last bit of the dirt to fly through there like that, you know. Usually even with dirt there's some bigger chunks. But this stuff all went through except for the little bit that I showed you, those garnets or whatever they might be. I know this is taking a minute, and I hope it doesn't get to be too long because I'm still having film editor problems. Video editor, or whatever you want to call it. So far I've downloaded 2 others that just do not want to let me do anything. I mean, it'll let me edit my video, but it won't let me upload it for some reason, so I have to grab it raw and put it in there. And I know if I try to do this too darn fast, well, I'm gonna miss most of the gold because it's tiny. There goes another little tiny piece working its way down. I'm getting closer. Make sure that lens is not trying to blur or anything. Goodness gracious, that is some little gold. Look at it when the water touches it, the stuff just starts floating. That's nuts. Well, we're awful close to the bottom now. I feel like y'all can hear that. I like this countdown that Jeff uses. It can't speak properly. When it gets to 2, it says THU. T-H-U. And then it's supposed to be saying sold by J.C. Stacker. And I swear to God it says sold by Chase Stacker. And for the longest time I kept wondering, who the hell is this Chase Stacker that it keeps talking about? But it shows it on the screen and it's J.C. Stacker. I'm like, huh. That little bot can't read. Here we go. There's got to be some gold showing soon, huh? There's some gold. Do you see that one? A little piece in front of it. Ooh, that's small. Yeah, I think this is a trick, even though it is got gold in it. It's not a treat bag. It's moving. Slowly but surely. Surely. Let's go ahead and clear that one. And see, there is gold in there. There really is. it's going to be some super fine stuff. Can't be too much longer now, huh? There's a roly-poly piece in there. Well, that last little bit of black sand doesn't want to let go. We're almost through it. Hey now, not you. You stay up there. Not you. Oh, these little boogers are moving all over the place now. That last little bit of black sand does not want to go away. There's a couple of rollers in there. I'm a roller. I'm a roller, baby. What was that? He's a roller, she's a roller. Now that's floating gold. Why do I have floating gold? Well, if that gold was floating, it's entirely possible that some of that other floating stuff was indeed gold. There is a tiny bit of black in there still, but that's alright. There it is. You can see the little bit of black right here that don't want to go away. But there's some gold mixed in with it too. Awesome. I think I'm going to try the dry it and blow that black sand away method and see how that works. Awesome Blossom, 25 minutes. Oh my God. Alright, I'm not going to weigh that and show it to everybody because it was a gift. I'm guessing it's about 1/10 of a gram. And awesome, appreciate that. Both from A3Skywarrior and Backyard Prospecting. Focus. There you are. Thank you much, guys. I appreciate it. And I sure hope everybody enjoys that.